Okay, so hello, greetings, and welcome everyone. We are down here at the lake, as you can see, and I'm gonna do and show you a short Qigong routine for some back issues that we have if we are sitting for long periods of time using our, not engaging our glutes and our lower back, sitting, doing office work, and as well driving, whether we're driving stick shift or we're driving a motorbike, any of it, or a moped, any of this is going to cause us to develop lower back pain over time. And the number one cause of this lower back pain is actually not having proper glute firing. And what happens is basically the lower back muscles don't get activated and we're not utilizing them. So when we go to utilize them, when we go to walk around, we go to do an exercise, it can easily lead to injury, thus making it so that we really don't want to use our lower back, or we complain and say, oh, my back, or I can't do this, or I can't do that, or I'm not in shape. So I'm just going to give you some really easy things you can do every day or any break time or whenever you're outside, anytime you know, stop for a coffee while you're driving or whatever. Just do this for 1 minute even, and it's really going to help you. So I'm going to outline a few different things. We'll start with just some simple kickbacks and how to push through the foot, how to utilize the whole body. We're going to focus less on breathing here and more on the technique. You can check out all my other videos of the breathing, but I just want to give you a short demo and instructions on how to really help your back. So let's go. All right, we're out here by the lake. Find yourself a nice spot. Okay. What I like to do right away, wherever I am, I check my posture. So I might be coming out of the vehicle and I do my stretch or whatever. Okay. Now am I going to go back into that posture? Probably, right? So it might not be as hunched or as exaggerated as this. It might just be something as simple as this. But we're coming down, we're caving down, and it's not how we want to do things. So the first thing we're going to do, you're going to tuck your chin a bit, and you're going to lift up your chest. You're going to open up your arms, open up your chest, and just relax. Do that a few times. So tuck your chin, open up your chest, bring your arms out and relax. And already you're going to feel a nice stretch in your pectoral muscles because likely you're driving or you're on your phone or you're simply sleeping or you're driving or working on a computer, right? So instead of having that internal rotation, we're going to get that external rotation. Instead of leaning over, neck crane forward, we're going to tuck that chin and bring it all up and back, okay? So we're just going to do a few of these. So let's do that together. Inhale and exhale. And then stay here as we exhale. Don't come back down. Inhale and exhale. Opening up. Inhale and exhale. Really opening up. Sometimes I like to tap and hit these parts too. Very, very beneficial. Okay? You can do that a number of times. I'm going to keep going. So if you want to pause the video, come back to it, do whatever you need to do. The next thing I want to go over is just something I call kicking sand. You can do it on rock too or carpet, doesn't matter. The act is you're creating a bit of friction with the ball of your foot. You're pushing down. Use your abs to do this. Use your core to do this. You're going to push. See, does the video pick that up? Okay, so you're going to push down, pushing back, and then you're going to put all your weight on one leg and push behind you, flexing your glute, okay? Flexing your glute. All right, so you should really be flexing your glute here. We're gonna alternate sides, just pushing down the ball of your foot and then pushing out, okay? Flexing that glute, okay? So do each side 5 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Really be present and focus on the movement. Really be focused. Empty your mind. Focus on pushing with that ball of your foot, pushing back and really flexing that glute. Now, it might be difficult for you to balance like this. That's fine. That's why we're just practicing the pushing back, because we don't really need to balance. We're just pushing back and flexing that glute. This is going to train your mind and your body to really use your glutes, which you probably aren't doing. And even if you're very active, even for me, it's very common when I'm teaching or I'm doing something at a desk for even an hour. If I skip my morning workout, by that time, my body, my glutes aren't firing. And if your glutes aren't firing, your glutes will look more like this too, right? Your butt will go kind of flat. So girls or guys out there, you want that cake. Really, it doesn't come down to always doing huge exercises. It comes down to having a fully functional and firing body, all right? So this is a really important exercise. It's going to bring us into our next exercise, which is going to be training some balance. So you're going to use your core, stabilize yourself with this. If you can only do it for a few seconds, that's fine. Do a few seconds, then do a few more seconds on the other side, then do a few more, okay? So we're going to do the same thing, kickstand, and now from here we're going to push out through our heel, really activating that glute, and then with our arms we're going to almost punch out, push out, raising our chest and raising our crown. Are you ready? Let's try it. So push back, then kick back with your heel, pushing out, raising with the crown, and really, you don't want to push back too much now. You want to really push out, right? Push out with the foot. Should kind of go like that, all right? Because that's going to protect your lower back. Ideally, you're engaging your core. The core includes your back and your front. You're going to engage all your muscles in this one, okay? So up and good. So again, push back, and then we're going to push out. Really pushing that heel, flexing that glute. All right, so we can try different things here. We can swim, come over, put the weight on the other leg, push back, kick out, flex the heel. Good. All right, so I can be a bit rough on the lower back, so just go easy. And you can also go up, just light ones, and up, pushing up with the base of your palm, as if you're doing a palm strike. All right, not with your fingers, with your palms, peeling the fingers back, pushing up. All right, come back, push up. All right, so that's another variation. A bit out of breath because I'm speaking while doing, and that's fine. So take a few seconds and we'll get into the next exercise. All right, let's do it. So our next exercise, this is really going to open up our shoulders, okay? So what we're going to do is do a little bit of a shaking. Take your shoulder width, slightly wider than shoulder width apart. And what we're going to do is we're going to load one side of our glutes. Now we're going to push off the ball of our feet and the side of our foot. All right, you're going to end up kind of like this. All right, so come like this. Now we're going to take one hand, push it out under us, pushing out through our palm. Take the other one, push it out in front of us. Okay, so it's going to look like that. Just like that. That's it, okay? So pushing off, swinging this arm back, pushing out to the palm, and pushing out in front. Now while we do this, check your shoulders, raise your chest, tuck your chin, come up, right? Good. So then we're going to come to center and go the other way. So push off this ball of your foot, push out, flex your glute, and we're going to push this out behind us, pushing out, and we're going to push out in front of us, okay? So pretty simple stuff. All right, so pushing, push out, come to center, push. All right, let's try it slower. Inhaling in, exhaling. Inhaling and exhaling. we'll switch into a different version of this. I want you to get into a light horse stance. If you're really advanced, you can come out into a nice deep horse stance. I don't recommend it. Unless you're really savvy, go for it. Just come into a slightly bent horse stance. You're really loading those glutes, shifting your weight back. But we don't want to do this, okay? We're coming back like this. We're really shimmying our butt back, just like that, okay? So you're gonna do that. Now we're gonna push out in front of us, all right? So just like this, and we're just gonna hold that. So breathe in, and breathe out. 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 Good. Take a short break here by rocking from side to side, lifting the toes, relieving a bit of pressure while still working the blood, the energy through your body. Okay, let's come back to center. And let's review what we've done so far. If you're just joining now, or I've been going a bit too fast, pushing with the ball of your foot, pushing, striking back, loading on one leg, right? And then flexing the glute, really flexing that glute, okay, coming back down. Doing that just a few times every time you go to the washroom at your office work, okay? And 1, 2, same thing. You're curling those toes upwards, and then you're almost clawing it down, but pushing with the ball of your foot, coming back and squeezing that glute, okay? Just like if you've done martial arts and you're doing a hook kick, it's like that. It's very basic. We're just getting that nice glute activation, okay? Now, once you've done that, you're ready for the next step, which is to kick back with your heel, come up, and swim. Or push up, okay? Same thing here, pushing up. Now this is a demonstration. If you can't do just like me, that's fine. Do what you can. If it's just push back, flex, and like this, and come down, that's good. That's better than going back to your desk with your hunched back. You really want to come up like this as much as you can. Try to do things like this. When you're at the sink doing something, or maybe you're brushing your teeth, just kick out. Try to do it with one hand. Support yourself if you can. When you get up in the morning, put your hands on the desk. Just do a few of these, okay? Right, you do a few kickbacks, or you go in the air, really getting that activation here. It's gonna prep you for the whole day, and it's gonna heal any imbalances through your day. The next thing we were doing is we were doing a bit of a horse stance, coming down, sinking our butt back, right, not forward, sinking our butt back, letting it relax down, opening, decompressing the spine, right, and breathing out. Doing a few breaths here, in, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or deeper, out, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, all right? So the last exercise is more of a stretch, and this utilizes using your fingers. So we're just going to kind of twiddle our fingers. As we do that, start combining that to our elbows. Either way is fine. Okay, and now we incorporate our shoulders. Good. Go the other way. Breathe through this one. Just getting nice and loose, starting to incorporate a little bit of twisting and shifting weight to weight. Now once you get to a nice spot, stop. You're going to just come up with your fingers like this and stay like this, okay? So we're gonna keep twiddling our fingers, feeling a stretch in your scapula and shoulders, okay? Back to your scapula, up to your shoulders, right? So we're gonna feel a nice stretch, bringing back, okay? So keep twiddling, come back further, come back further. Now what you wanna do is kind of poke out while you're doing this. So feel stretch in your fingers now, good. Do this for a few more seconds, you might start sweating, that's good. Okay, now when you're ready, push out as far as you can, all right, with your hands. Now you're just gonna shake, continuing the stretch all along here on both sides, all right? It's like you're reaching for something on both sides, you just can't get it, but you can't move either side with your body, okay? reaching as far as you can while twiddling your fingers. Now we're going to kind of flap a bit. So what this is doing is it's lengthening everything, it's communicating to the body that it needs to expand, okay? Now what we're going to do is we're going to come up, push out as far as you can, reach, and you're just going to come up to the sky. All right, so you feel a nice stretch at the tops of your shoulders here. All right, so then we're up here, pushing out, up here, and we're going to twiddle here, like this, like you're throwing a basketball. Okay, do that a few more times, maybe 10 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, now come up. I want you to push up with your palms, peel your fingers back, and breathe here for about 30 seconds. You'll find with your exhale, you naturally want to come down, and that's okay. Take a wider stance. Good. Really find a nice stretch in your shoulders here. That is the goal, okay? So what this does, keep going. I'm just going to talk a bit. So what this does while you're doing this is you're doing the opposite of any type of office work, any type of grabbing, any type of lift at the gym, any type of texting on your phone, which you know you do late at night and pretty much all day. So everyone needs this exercise, and it's going to help immensely reduce stress, help your breathing, help your blood flow, help your cognition, and overall reduce stress. So try it out. Do this for 30 seconds. Opening up the fingers, peeling them back, breathing out through the palms, really getting that stretch. All right, the reason we do this first is to warm up for this. If we go right into this, it's very difficult on the neck and shoulders. So if you have some time and patience, try this one out. Do it several times a day. You can do it 5 times a day, which is a lot of time. You'll feel like you're sweating, but afterwards, oh my goodness, you'll feel good. And hydrate, drink more water, okay? You're gonna feel absolutely amazing. So let's do that a few more times. We're up here, breathing out. We're gonna push up through our palms, come back down, opening at our pinky and our thumb, pushing out, and exhaling. Good. We're gonna actually flip our palms now. I'm gonna show you the same thing. You're gonna feel a bit of tightness in here. You're gonna inhale, come halfway up and exhale. And we're gonna stretch here with our neck. Inhaling and exhaling. With every exhale, try to relax a bit more. Inhale on this side, and exhale. Try to relax a bit more. Open up a bit more. Inhale, and exhale. All right? Now, I got things to do, but I wanted to share these awesome little tricks with you. You can do it on your own time, as fast or as slow as you want. Watch some of my more lengthy produced videos for better timing on how to do these things, all right? Also, I've got lots of breathing exercises and just overall wonderful tools to really take your health and stress to the next level. Well, I guess stress would be the next level down, right? Anyways, as always, namaste, which means it's not some silly yoga thing. It means the light in me recognizes the light in you, right? So something greater than ourselves, greater than our ego, greater than what we think everything is. It's like ultimately it's talking about that beautiful light, that consciousness within every being. So from my conscious everything that is not me, which is everything, I recognize that same in you. So have a beautiful day and do what you love. Take care.